Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about the impeached president of South Korea getting arrested. To catch everybody up on what's been happening, at the beginning of December, President Yoon attempted to instate martial law. The attempt failed and led to his impeachment. On Wednesday, President Yoon of South Korea was detained. In a massive operation, law enforcement reportedly needed ladders and wire cutters to get into the presidential compound because Yoon reportedly ordered it fortified with barbed wire and brought in buses to block the approach. On Sunday, Yoon was officially arrested. A court deliberated for 8 hours before issuing the arrest warrant law enforcement requested. Sitting presidents in South Korea have wide-ranging immunity, but that immunity does not extend to alleged acts of rebellion or treason. Law enforcement now has 20 days to hand the case to prosecutors for an indictment. News of the arrest warrant triggered unrest, and some of Yoon's supporters stormed the courthouse. Others laid on the ground and cried. After getting by police, those who stormed the courthouse gained entrance to the building and destroyed office furniture and equipment. 9 officers were injured, but eventually cops retook the building. Some of those who entered were live streaming. 46 were arrested on scene, and law enforcement said they would track down the rest. I feel like I've seen this one before. The arrest warrant and additional detention was granted based on the idea that Yoon might destroy evidence. Because he is now detained under a warrant, he will reportedly have to wear a uniform and have his mugshot taken. The investigation is being headed up by the Corruption Investigation Office for high-ranking officials, and they're reportedly working with Army and police officials. Realistically, this could be the beginning of a very long stay for Yoon. His lawyers have said they will challenge the warrant, but expectations are that it will stand. Politically, his impeachment is now in the hands of the country's constitutional court. The court can either reinstate him as president or formally remove him from office. The legal battles, political divisions, and rhetoric will go on for some time. Rhetoric that will sound familiar to the U.S. There are claims of communist influence, claims of influence from foreigners, and of course, claims that amount to Yoon saying the deep state is out to get him. No joke. His supporters are using the slogan, "Stop the Steal." From a U.S. foreign policy perspective, this is a situation that requires a very light touch and delicate handling. This is an internal South Korean matter, and U.S. influence is not going to be welcomed at all. If the U.S. was to try to throw support behind a side, especially if it's based on something like, hey, that guy is using the same branding, it will likely sour U.S.-South Korean relations for some time. That's even more true if that side loses. South Korea is critically important to U.S. presence in the region and one of the most reliable partners. This is a moment where the U.S. should sit down and allow Koreans to make their own decisions. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.